This episode is our first time doing NFL Power Rankings.
I love this.
We're going to be doing these for the next couple of episodes. 8 teams we're going to go by this. We're going to go 8 teams each episode. This one will be 32 through 25. So let's start it. NFL Power Rankings.
Are we each going to go 32? 31?
Yes, please.
30. I just know you like to be different sometimes, so I'd like to clarify.
You want to start at 25, I bet.
Got your ass.
I'm not naming 8 straight teams.
You want to name 4 straight?
Can we just do
go
32?
Can we just go
real quick summary?
We don't have to talk about it for too long.
Yeah. We're mostly talking about you.
Hey, yeah,
it's
32
really
because
couple
we're
bullet
all
points
on the same
agreement.
agreement.
31, couple bullet points. 30.
Just want to make sure.
Couple
Maybe
bullet
we can give a little face like
That's it. All right. So 32. Who do you have? Arizona Cardinals.
32. I have the Arizona Cardinals.
Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals.
There we go.
Arizona Cardinals. Here we go. Quick dialogue. Their team is not good. Without Kyler Murray, it's over.
Who's starting? Cole McCoy or Clayton Tune?
Oh, here we go.
Cole McCoy.
Cole McCoy.
Cole McCoy is a legend. He should start.
Legend.
But watch out for that quarterback
Texas
battle
legend.
I was telling you about.
Quarterback.
I'm trying to tell you.
Colt McCoy.
Here we go.
Just
So now we're talking too much about the Cardinals.
He's a good
You want to talk about a pro's pro. You want to talk about a pro's pro.
He's a good back quarterback. And also, watch out for Michael Wilson, rookie receiver.
I told you about Michael Wilson.
Who'd you tell, Riv?
I'm fucking crying.
You did.
So, number 31.
He did 24.
How I did my power rankings
Guys, Joel's talking.
My bad.
was I ranked rosters. I think the Cardinals have the worst roster in the NFL. That's why they're at 32. The next worst roster is the Rams at 31.
Okay.
I have the Rams at number 31.
The Rams are a bit higher. I have the Bucks at 31.
Okay. I have the Texans.
The Texans at 31.
You know what's fucking funny about that, Riv? You were giving me shit for it.
You were.
I didn't want them at 32.
Well, they're not 32.
They were never at 32.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, all I said was the Cardinals are in a prime position
honest.
to get the first and the second pick.
I forgot. No, you know what fucked up? I didn't know they didn't have their pick. That's what kind of fucked up my whole thought process.
Listen,
That's got nothing to do with this year.
I think
I
believe Will Anderson will be a good player. I do. But I don't think it was worth trading your first next year knowing.
What's your thoughts on Twin?
I think he'll be solid. I still believe in him. Sure.
Might be a bit rough rookie year.
Yeah,
the
for
weapons
sure.
aren't there.
Relax.
The OC isn't proven.
John Mechie and Tank Dell.
And Tank Dell. Yep.
Tank Dell is good. I love
weapons
Really,
him.
what
aren't
it is
there.
Dalton Schultz. That
Schultz
should
should
be
be-
CJ's best friend. And Damian Pierce, of course.
They brought in Robert Woods too.
Devin Singletary also showed they could be active in the pass game. No, you're not here.
They got a couple.
You're
key
here is
pieces.
4 wins.
You know who's
5.
better than Dalton Schultz?
Talk to me.
Jake Ferguson.
No, he's not.
He's not better, but he's a good
He's decent.
replacement
Decent.
for
You know who would
Dalton.
be better than both? Dalton Kincaid.
Probably.
Okay.
A first-round pick?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
All right, so my
That was the
31's
first
the Texans. You said that the Bucks are
I have the
31.
Bucks at 31.
I have the Bucks at 30.
Okay.
You have the
So
Texans
just-
at
I have the
30?
Texans at
Okay,
30.
I thought so.
Number 31, I said already, the Rams. I'm actually surprised you guys think the Texans are worse because the Rams,
The Rams are terrible.
they just have 3 players.
Yeah.
They really
That's the
just
thing, though.
have
Their 3 players are
players.
like overwhelmingly OP.
They're mad good.
I mean,
the Rams
yeah,
20.
that can be
Good as
true.
nuts.
Offensive line
Elite.
stinks. Cam Akers, there's optimism.
There's no other.
I
running
do
back
believe
there.
that Matthew Stafford's still a great quarterback. I mean, I get it. He just was injured basically the entire season, but with Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford, there's
These
success
really
to be
these,
had.
but we're gonna do 8. But these bottom 5 teams are all terrible.
Yes.
So I had the Rams a bit higher because of I trust Sean McVay, I trust Cooper Kupp, I trust Aaron Donald, and if Matthew Stafford is healthy, he should be better than most of the other quarterbacks in this bottom 5.
I agree with
If
that.
you're going to give me shit because I didn't have the Rams at 31 as opposed to 29. I don't
Okay,
know.
that's fine.
Number 30, I have the Colts.
I have the Rams at 30.
Where are the Bucks?
The Bucks are better than all these teams roster-wise. Pretty easily.
He's Baker
to me.
guy.
Roster
It's not
wise,
just-
I
It's
added
not big.
coaching
I
into
mean,
this whole thought process.
I'm not even talking about quarterbacks.
no.
I'm
you're
just
right.
saying which teams, if you plug and play a quarterback into there, can have more success. The Buccaneers have a better roster than
But it's
the
not
Rams,
just-
Cardinals.
No,
and
But it's not
Colts.
the thing is,
plugging.
they
That's
had
not how that
Brady.
works.
They had Brady and didn't go 500.
They had Brady, but then you're bringing in a different offensive coordinator that's going to run a different system because Byron Leftwich
In
didn't
year
run a
one, it's
system.
not going to be as successful.
Byron Leftwich didn't run a system that helped the offense at all.
But
I
this
thought he
is-
was one of the worst.
This,
Hey,
this
he's
is
doing it
pow-
how he
but
wants
this
to
is
do it.
power ranks. This isn't just
Yeah.
who's the team in a vacuum, the quarterback. This is just power rankings.
Well, yeah, I think the Buccaneers will be better than the Cardinals, Rams, and the Colts. I do. What group on the Colts is better than the Bucks?
quarterback.
quarterback with Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
Would take him 1,000 times over 1,000.
quarterback.
Baker.
No, but
Okay,
I don't think
counting on a. So okay,
I don't think the roster is bad. I don't think the Bucs roster is terrible.
Offensive line where the Colts isn't good, Tampa Bay's is not good.
I can give you Anthony Richardson, whatever. The defensive line for the Bucs is better. The linebacker play
still have a solid
is better.
They
defensive
do have
line.
a solid defensive line.
The secondary is better overall. The Colts have two players on the defensive line that move me. It's DeForest Buckner and Grover Stewart.
Quentin Pay's a good player.
Quentin Pay is all right. He's not better than Shaq Barrett. Yeah. So the Bucs have a better defense overall. It's just offensively,
Listen,
the offensive line.
And Shaq
I
Leonard,
don't
too. And that's
So who you
another
guys have
piece
at
of the defense.
This is 29?
I have
30, I have the
Colts
Rams.
at 29.
I have the Rams at 30, Bucks at 29.
I have the Colts at 29 as well.
I have the Texans at 29. I think they're a better roster than the Colts. I do.
I can understand where you're coming
They're the
from.
same.
It's close.
Yeah, they're the same.
Oh, these bottom teams are all pretty terrible.
They are. It really
And also,
isn't
the
much
Bucs
argument
have
for
Chris
that.
Godwin and Mike Evans still. So
Yeah, but again,
So
it
what-
wasn't
how long?
enough last year to even go 500.
So how long?
maybe.
I think Tampa's-
one of them
one of them
moved.
traded at the
One
trade
of them-
deadline.
Maybe it depends.
Maybe both.
It depends.
I can see that whole team, bro. I can see that whole team by week 7 just.
Not both.
Blowing it up.
I'll say this: not both, because let's say they're in competition to get the number 1 overall pick. You want Caleb to have at least one.
Mike Evans is probably the one that leaves. Godwin's a little bit younger.
And just like every team in the NFC South, the Buccaneers are going to have an easier schedule, like every team in that division.
That's true.
So I think not only is the roster better, I think they can finish with a better
I'm just
record
not a
than all
big
these bottom
Todd Bowles
teams.
guy. Who's their
I'm
OC this year? Who are they
David
bringing?
Canellis. He was a quarterback coach for the Seahawks last year.
Okay.
Played a big part in Geno's year. Number 28, I have the Raiders. I have Raiders 28.
I have the Rams at 28.
I have the Rams at 28 as well.
I have the Colts at 28.
Given the Raiders just still are not going to have a good defense, they're 28 because much like the Bucs, they have some groups that are really good. The Raiders have weapons. They have Josh Jacobs, Devontae, Jacoby Myers, Michael Mayer.
Is Josh Jacobs going to be there week 1?
He might not. And then the offensive line is good. So they at least have some groups that are good.
Cole Miller, I guess.
Offensive line was solid. They were pretty high ranked in win rate for both rushing and passing.
I got
And Max
Colton Miller
Crosby
and,
is he's a
he's a beast.
superstar.
I got Colton Miller in Madden.
He's good.
He's dog shit in Madden.
What's the overall?
87. He gets
Oh, that's
destroyed.
valid.
No, he gets destroyed every
Damn.
time, bro.
Yeah, I have the Rams at 28. Like I mentioned, the offensive line's bad. The defense, outside of 2 names, you're probably not going to recognize anybody. But when it comes to all of these teams, they have a superstar head coach. So I will take them. These
Sean
bottom
McVay.
teams, yes.
Okay. Number 27, I have the Buccaneers at number 27.
That's where the Pats come in for me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
Oh, I'm not crazy. I have the Pats in this list too.
Yeah, I definitely don't have the Patriots too far away from 27, but at 27, I have the Raiders.
I have the Raiders as well. I
what
don't
the
believe
fuck?
in Josh
We have the
McDaniels.
same list so far?
We had a couple the same. We had the Raiders
Oh,
the same.
just
and
the
Colts
difference is
same.
the
You guys are
Texans
what,
and the Bucks.
sleeping and making the list together?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
What else?
Wouldn't you
a
like
lot
to know?
more. But like you said, Joel, I like
Say
the weapons room enough. But I think their defense is going to be so bad that this weapons room is not going to be good enough to overcome that.
Yeah, secondary's not good.
I just think the Patriots are going to lose hella games in that division.
Quarterback is a question because you don't even know if Jimmy G is going to be playing for an entirety of the season.
Aiden O'Connell, man.
Yeah, no, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
Aiden
And Josh
O'Connell will
Jacobs also not reporting as of
Sometime
right now.
this season.
And also, you got to worry about Josh Jacobs, JT if he stays, all of these guys. They just need to play, I believe, 8 weeks to accrue a season. So they could play 8 weeks, have an ankle sprain, and sit out for 2 months if they wanted to. So a lot of these guys that are on these contract years who might show up week 1 doesn't mean they're going to be playing in week 12.
Number 26, this was hard for me with 26 and 25. But number 26 is the Chicago Bears. I got them at 26.
Okay.
I mean, with them, it's obvious the strong points. Justin Fields, DJ Moore. The offensive line is going to be better. Darnell Wright was an excellent pick. I think he's going to fix their offensive line issues.
Did you
especially
guys
at tackle.
see Darnell Wright accidentally took home the conditioning for the wide receiver?
Yeah, clown for that.
And obviously he bodied the conditioning for the offensive line. Bro, off that alone, my brother jokingly said that to me. He's 100% right. I'm in. Darnell Wright is going to be a dog.
I believe
And then
he has an
defensively,
ankle injury.
this defense is not good. The Bears' defense is going to be one of the worst in the NFL. And for me,
Always fine.
given their offensive numbers last year, they were great on their first opening drives, but after that, they went down a cliff. You know, how much does DJ Moore elevate that when DJ Moore has been unable to elevate poor offenses in the past? So for me, that's my question mark with the Bears. I just think from a roster standpoint, this roster still isn't a well-built roster. They're getting there, but it's not there yet.
Yeah.
I have the Raiders at 26.
I have Washington at 26.
Bears added Ngakoue, T.J. Edwards, Tremaine.
It's not good.
But still,
all right.
It's been on like 8 teams.
you need to add talent. They tried to do that. Tremaine Edmonds and T.J. Edwards, solid additions. Jalen Johnson, kind of disappointing up until this point for sure. Eddie Jackson, respectable NFL player. Obviously past his prime at this point, but still solid.
Jaquan Brisker's good.
Okay, there you go. Well done, Riv.
Locked in.
I locked in on my Bears, man. I locked in on my
Definitely.
Bears, man.
But I think what allows me to be higher on the Bears compared to you is that I believe in this offense. I think this offense is going to be very exciting, led by, of course, Justin Fields and his ability to rush, but also his progression as a passer, DJ Moore. Now, it's something about young quarterbacks adding that high level. I mean, I don't want to consider DJ Moore elite, but that great to elite level wide receiver addition, and it drastically improves or aids their development. I firmly believe this offense is going to be great.
I'm here. I'm
so
1,400 yards.
But for number 26, I have the Carolina Panthers. I just don't
hate
believe
both
in
of
this
you.
team as a whole. I think that rookie season, Bryce Young may have a little bit of difficulty, but that does not cloud my judgment on what I believe that he can be potential-wise. But this year, it's a matter of if this defense can stay healthy. J.C. Horn, obviously, we understand that there's talent on this defense. It's just a matter of if they can stay healthy. I believe in Brian Burns, of course. Derek Brown, thank you very much. They have a solid front seven. It's just a matter of can this team put it together, especially with a rookie quarterback, also a rookie coach for the team itself. Obviously, Frank Reich has a ton of experience, but his first year now going to Carolina. I think that this isn't their year, potentially next season, year after that, but I got them at 26.
I think the reason I didn't take the Bears is because I see a ceiling for that team. It's probably a long shot, but there's a world where they could win the division. Justin Fields is able to take that leap. If the defense is just good enough, they could find a way into 9-ish wins.
Yeah, Washington at 26.
I do have Washington at 26. I like Sam Howell. I think he'll have a solid season, but I went through their schedule. First of all, I don't think any of us at this table, especially you, are they going to finish higher than 4th in this division?
No.
You're a Giants guy. That's the only team they have a chance for. And I
They
think
have
the
a chance to finish. higher than
NFC's
Giants.
so ass. They could come. They could maybe. Who knows? Wild card.
And then I went through the schedule, and outside of week 1 against the Cardinals, Sam Howell is going to be the worst of the 2 quarterbacks in every single matchup.
Yeah.
So it's just hard to win a lot of games in the NFL.
There's
when
a
that's
lot
the
of
case.
talent on that offense.
It's not gonna be. He's gonna be okay, man.
He'll be fine.
I love
Nothing to rave about,
claiming a
man.
quarterback and forcing Joel to hate him.
No, it's
my
not.
favorite.
It's just I have never spoken high of Sam Howell. I don't think so.
I mean, not many people have had reason to. It's just a matter of if you watch this tape over in UNC,
I like to see-
I
understanding
did.
his
I used to
history.
be a very big Sam Howell fan at UNC.
Yeah.
The year before he came out, he was looking like a first round pick.
That was my. I love Sam Howell, but
I thought for a 5th round, one of the best
Now I
values
like
of the
it.
Oh my
draft.
God! And he went to a great situation because he's already in position, which he is already the starting quarterback.
25. Who you got?
25.
And this is the last team that we're going to be
Yes.
doing, just so the fans
I
know.
told you that it was a toss up between the Bears and this team. It's the Panthers at 25.
Okay.
I think the Panthers overall, they have a good coaching staff.
Yep.
They have a good offensive line. It hasn't shown in the preseason, but I'm just kind of banking on what they showed last year and the entirety of the season, and not just in the preseason. And the defense is going to always be solid. It's going to be young, hungry. I think the Panthers are defensively kind of a brewing giant.
Agreed.
Nobody talks about them, but they have a lot of talent, and it's just going to take maybe 1 or 2 more pieces from the draft that really takes this defense to the next level. But the defense, I see a vision. And the offense, if the offensive line will be good and Miles Sanders is productive, the receiving core won't matter as much because it's Bryce Young's rookie year.
But they've taken a huge hit with the injury bug to start this offseason. You have not start, but as this preseason has gone on, DJ Chark now caught an injury. Terrence Marshall's having, I believe, some issues with his back. He's injured, of course.
Don't even matter. Mingo here.
Mingo and Adam Thielen, those are going to be the two
Reliable.
for real. But hey, the good news with Mingo, if you were on the Mingo hype train, is that he was running with the ones immediately, first week of preseason and the second week of preseason. It's been those same 3
I
guys.
told you that, though.
Yeah, you did. You're a big Mingo guy.
It's been DJ Chark, Adam Thielen, and Mingo. So
Listen, man, I try to tell you guys some things. You just don't listen to me.
Miles Sanders, I don't know if you said he's dealing with an injury as well.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here he
hamstring.
goes.
So he had some soft tissue.
I was gonna say I thought it was hamstring or groin, one of the two.
It might have been groin. 25, I have the Patriots.
That's disrespectful.
It's probably, listen, I get
You're
the
the
Bill
one
Belichick.
that was saying that Bill Belichick could be fired after the end of the season.
There's a world.
It might be a little disrespectful,
That's disrespectful,
but
though.
I
Is there a
don't.
world they can't be the 25th best team in the?
Nah.
You don't think they could win like 6-7 games this year? That's what they were around last year.
I think they're like a 7. I was just doing some more homework on the Patriots.
Yeah, good.
And
The
listen, man,
division is-
the defense is going to be great. That for sure. Not enough to compete for this division because the
Fuck
Jets and the Bills defense will be better.
Let me ask you: you have your list done already, or you just went to 25?
No, I
and
just went
stopped?
to 25.
Okay, I did. I did a little bit past 25. Figure you're you. I wouldn't have been shocked if you had passed 25.
I was thinking about going all the way to 1.
I know you did. All right, just because you're saying that's disrespectful, I would not be. I would be stunned if 2 episodes from now we're hearing the Patriots. No, next episode we're hearing the Patriots come from your
The
list.
Patriots are in the teens, though. I think that they're in the
teens.
in
Are they
the-
better than the Browns?
in the low teens. So like
Let's not spoil
19.
this.
not
You mean
so like
high
yeah,
teens?
like 16 to 19. That's where I figure how
16.
16
They're
is
not better than the Steelers. They're not better than the Browns.
Nope.
I think the
They're the worst
Steelers and
team in
them
their
are
division.
in the same tier. I do.
Wait, they're the worst team in the
Steelers
division.
and
though.
them.
They are.
The Patriots.
Yeah, I think the Patriots and Steelers. There's a case where it's a similar tier. This year, even if the talent boost wasn't much, the play calling difference is going to be so much more better that I think Mac Jones is going to have a great season. I think Mac Jones will play really well.
No, I agree. I just don't think it's. And again, I'm talking about wins. You're talking about roster on paper. That's fine.
Yeah, I didn't look at all these teams and say this is the record, this is where they rank.
I understand.
I'm also just said these are the rosters, and I think the Patriots, they have a middle of the pack roster. I don't think they have a below league average roster. I think their roster is league average. So to me, that's around the teens area. That's where they are for me.
What do you guys have at 25?
Ironically enough, I have the New England Patriots.
Carolina.
Carolina. And who do you have?
I have the Panthers.
Right. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
I
Yeah.
think that was just a
Those
disconnect. We're all ranking it
NFC,
differently.
those NFC South teams were hard because I was like 25. I was like they could win the division. So it's
It
tough.
was 25 was interchangeable with the Bears in New England, but I feel like I like what matters more to me, which is offense, more with Chicago. That I decided to lean that way.
I just think the Panthers could have a better record than
but
the
it's
Pats.
close.